Hello students, I am Sunny sir from Mahdi English School. This video is for class 3 subject grammar. So before we continue with our video, let us read the thought for today. Treat others the way you want to be treated. So the meaning of this thought is that give respect and take respect. If you want others to treat you nicely, politely, then in return you also have to treat them in the same way. When you treat someone with respect, politely, and then you can expect the person to be polite with you. In case if you do not treat a person nicely, then you will not get the respect you want or you deserve. So see that give respect and take respect, that is the meaning. The content of this video is lesson number 8, pronouns, that we had just begun in the previous video, as you might have watched the video. Today we shall learn the concept of subject pronouns and object pronouns. In the previous video, the exercise which we had solved, the first exercise, I will just show the answers and recap of the previous video within a few minutes. In that we have learned the subject pronouns. So we will see that and then we will read further and solve the textual exercises. So today our target is learning subject pronouns and object pronouns. So let me give you the recap of the previous video. So as I told you in previous video, we had learnt the concept of pronouns, that is lesson number 8. In that I had explained what are pronouns. So pronouns are the words that replaces nouns. In the place of nouns, the words which we put are called pronouns. And what are the examples of the pronouns that we had learnt? These are the examples: I, me, she, we, they, who, that, yours, his, her, it, etc. These are all pronouns. Then we had learnt some more pronouns. I had told you for girls you can use all these pronouns: she, her, hers, herself. For boy you can use he, him, his, himself. For animal or object, non-living thing, you can use it, its or itself. For group of people, you can use they, them, theirs and themselves. This is what we had seen. Then after we had read the lesson from the textbook, as you can see, this is what is the first page of the textbook, how it looks like, of lesson number 8, pronouns. And many of you already have the textbooks and you are sitting with your textbooks, I suppose. And even today, before we continue, I want you to take out your rough book, pencil, eraser, so that you will be writing the answers of the exercises that we discuss. Also, we will discuss the exercise which we discussed yesterday. I will just show you the answers. So, in yesterday's video, we had discussed about these 5 pictures. In this, the boy is sitting over here, Manish. So for boy we write he. Cat is sitting over here. For animal we write it. The girl over here, Sheila. For the girl we write she. For the baby who is sleeping we write it because it is a baby. Then the 5th image we could see the group of students, right? So these are my best friends. We are classmates. The girl over here standing in between, she says that these two are classmates of the girl. So all the 3 are classmates. So which pronoun shall we use? We. We are classmates because the girl herself is speaking the sentence. So we have to use pronoun we. Then we had learnt the definition of pronouns. Words that are used instead of nouns are called pronouns. I had told you to note down the definition also. Then after we had solved exercise number 1. Here is exercise 1. For all those who have not watched the previous video, please watch it. We had written answers to this exercise. So here are the answers I have displayed again on the screen. Just I will read the sentence because explanation part has got over in the previous video. Exercise 1. Fill in the blanks with suitable pronouns. Mangoes are delicious. They grow on trees. Anita is a famous singer. She has sung many songs. The boy is so tall that he will easily reach the shelf. The lion is roaring because it is hungry. Tanu and I are cousins. We study in the same school. Pankaj and Ajay live in the same area. They are classmates. You can go to play after you finish tidying your room. So this was exercise 1 that we had completed in the previous video. Also, I had told you that all these answers which we have written, all the pronouns that we have used in the above blanks are called subject pronouns because they take the place of the subject in a sentence. The pronouns that come in place of the subject of a sentence are called subject pronouns. Which are the subject pronouns that we have used? I, we, he, she, it, they, you, and we. These pronouns are subject pronouns. So, concept of subject pronouns should be clear in your mind. The pronouns that we have used in exercise 1 are subject pronouns. Now, let us move ahead and learn about object pronouns by solving exercise number 2. So, here is the heading of the exercise. I want you to give the heading of the exercise on the new page because this is something which we have not done in the previous video. This is a new exercise that we are solving today. So, what is the heading? I am going to read the heading for you. You should write the whole heading in the new page. On a new page, you will give the heading. So, what's the heading? Rewrite these sentences by replacing the bold words with subject pronouns. Rewrite these sentences by replacing the bold words with subject pronouns. So, the sentences are given over here. You will see 6 sentences in this exercises. In this particular exercise number 2, there are 6 sentences, and in each sentence you could see the bold black words. Like over here, summer is given, the villagers. Like that, the bold words are given. The words are highlighted in black color. They have bold font. And we have to replace those words and write pronouns. We have to use the pronouns over there. So, which pronouns shall we use? We shall use the subject pronouns. And which are the subject pronouns that we have learnt? I, we, he, she, it, they, you, and we. These are the subject pronouns that we have learnt in the above exercise. So, the same pronouns we have to use over here in this exercise number 2. Instead of the names which are highlighted, like as I told you in bold, they have given the names. Instead of that names, we have to use pronouns. We have to replace those names with the subject pronouns. We have to replace the bold font, the bold names which are highlighted with the pronouns. So now you already know, for boy we use he, for girl we use she, for anything we use it, even for animals we use it. But what if there are more than one person, a group of people is there? We can use they or we. It depends on the sentence. So let us apply whatever we have learnt. So question number 1, you should only write the answers because the PDF of the lesson has already been sent in your WhatsApp group. You may check it out. So you should just write the answers in your notebook along with the video. Number 1. Summer gave me a new pen. Summer gave me a new pen. Now here, as you can see, the highlighted word is summer, S-A-M-A-R. So what do you think? Is it a name of a boy or a girl? Of course, we know that summer should be the name of a boy. So for boy, we use the pronoun he. As you can see above, all the subject pronouns are given over here. So if from this you have to select any one. For boy, summer. So summer is a boy, we use he. It is the name of a boy, SAMAR, summer. So let's write the sentence with the pronoun. So this is the answer which you have to write in your book. Instead of summer, what did I use? I used he because summer is a boy. So I replaced the noun with pronoun he and the rest of the sentence as it is. I have not made change in any other word. I have kept the whole sentence as it is till full stop. If you can notice, I have not changed any other word. I have just replaced the noun with pronoun he. Summer gave me a new pen. He gave me a new pen. See, gave me a new pen is as it is. Instead of name, I have used he. So I hope you have written answer number 1. Number 2, the villagers are looking for their watchman. The villagers are looking for their watchman. Now the villagers, see over here it is clearly seen it is plural. It is not singular. So plural means more than one. The people living in village are called the villagers. So is there any one or many? There are many people. So it is plural, more than one. When it is plural, which options do we have? Which pronoun can we use for plural? We cannot use he, she, it. For plural, we can use they or we. We can either use they or we. But here the person himself is not speaking the sentence. So we have the option of they. Two options are there for plural, they and we. But can we use we over here? No. We have to use pronoun they, 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 because villagers are so many, more than one. So instead of the villagers, I will write they and as it is the rest of the sentence. So here you could see the answer which I have written. The villagers are looking for their watchman. They are looking for their watchman. No change in any other word till full stop, it is as it is. Only I have replaced the villagers with they. Instead of the villagers, I have written pronoun they because villagers is plural and so we have to use pronoun they. So that is the second answer. I expect you have written the answer. Just one word you have to change. Number 3. Seema and Raina are friends. Seema and Raina are friends. Now it is about two. Is it one person or more than one? It is more than one person. See, one girl, one boy, Seema and Raina. So again, like the previous sentence we just saw, the villagers, it is plural. So we used pronoun they. Similarly, in this sentence, it is plural because we are talking about two people. It is not about any one person. It is about two, Seema and Raina. So it is plural and so again we have to use the pronoun they and write the answer. So the answer is they are friends. The question was Seema and Raina are friends. They are friends. Instead of Seema and Raina, I have written they. Are friends as it is. No change in any other word except for the bold font. Seema and Raina, that is the highlighted font. It is highlighted, so we have to replace Seema and Raina with they because it is more than one. So they are friends. Number 4. The pen writes well. The pen writes well. So it is about a pen. And as you all know, the pen is a non-living thing like pencil, eraser, sharpener, etc. All the things that you have in your compass box. It is non-living. The pen writes well. So the highlighted word over here is the pen. And which pronoun shall we use for the non-living things? For the non-living things, we use pronoun it. I had told you he, she, it. are the basic pronouns that we use. From that, we use it for non-living things and also for animals. So here let us replace the pen with pronoun it. So the answer is it writes well. It writes well. I have not changed the later part. See, writes well as it is, no change. The pen, I have replaced this bold font with it. Instead of the pen, I have written it because the pen is non-living, so we have to use the pronoun it. Next, number 5. Gina has many books. Gina has many books. So what do we have to change? What is the highlighted font in bold? That is Gina. Gina is the name of a girl. So in the previous one you saw the first one, for summer we used he. Similarly over here the name of a girl is given, so we use she. Instead of Gina we use she. Let's write the answer. So the answer is she has many books. What is the answer? She has many books. I have not changed the other things in the sentence. As you can see, has many books. Has many books. As it is, just I have replaced Gina with she. That is what change we have done. Now let us see the last sentence, number 6. Abhishek is a good boy. Abhishek is a good boy. So over here as you can see Abhishek, that is the name of a boy. Obviously it is written over here boy, so you know that it is a name of a boy. So just as in the first sentence we used he for summer, similarly in this sentence for Abhishek, which pronoun shall we use? We shall use the pronoun he and write the answer. So here is the answer I have written. He is a good boy. He is a good boy. Instead of Abhishek, I have written he. I have changed the noun Abhishek with the pronoun he because it's a name of a boy, so we use he. In the previous one, Gina was the name of a girl, so we used she. So all these are the subject pronouns that we have learnt and we have practiced in exercise 1 and exercise number 2. Now moving ahead to the next one, that is object pronouns. I told you in the beginning of the video that today we are going to learn the concept of subject pronouns as well as object pronouns. So let us read these 3 examples which are given over here. Number 1, this book belongs to him. They want to play with me. She made this painting for us. Again, this book belongs to him. They want to play with me. She made this painting for us. So, the highlighted words are used in the place of objects in the sentences. See, these highlighted words are these last 3 words, him, me, us. They are used in the place of objects. These words are used in the place of objects and so they are called object pronouns. What are they called? Him, me, us. These are called object pronouns. Pronouns that come in place of the object of a sentence are called object pronouns. So write this definition in your notebook. Pronouns that come in the place of the object of the sentence are called object pronouns. Examples you got him, me, us. So note what is given. The object in the sentence is the person or the thing which is receiver of the action. So what is the object? Meaning of the word object means who is receiving the action. For example, this book belongs to him. So who is receiving the action? Whom will the book go to? The book will go to him. So that boy is receiving the action. He is the receiver of the action. So him is object. Then they want to play with me. So whom do they want to play with? They want to play with me. She made this painting for us. Whom did she make this painting for? She made this painting for us. So when you ask the question whom, you will get the answer for object pronouns. So please write down, this is the keyword. This is very important keyword for finding out object pronouns. You have to ask the question whom and you will get the answer for object pronouns. For example, this book belongs to him. Whom does the book belong to? Belongs to him. They want to play with me. Whom do they want to play with? They want to play with me. So similarly, this is the keyword whom. When you ask the keyword whom, you will get your object pronoun. What is the keyword that you will ask? You have to ask the keyword whom. In all the sentences, when you ask the question whom, you will get your object pronouns. For example, if I tell you one more, I want to play with them. I want to play with them. So I should ask a question, whom do I want to play with? I want to play with them. So again, this word whom is the key word for finding out object pronouns. So I hope you have written this keyword. You have also written object pronouns. That is the keyword whom for that. Now let's see this table and also write this table in your notebook. It's very important table for you to learn. So what is the table about? This table is about subject pronouns and object pronouns that you have just learnt right now. We have learnt about subject pronouns in exercise 1 and 2, and we have learnt a few examples of object pronouns along with the keyword whom. Now, what is the difference between subject pronoun and object pronoun? Let's have a look. I, me, you, he, him, she, her, they, them, it. So did you notice something? That two will not change. Which are the two that will not change? One is you and one is it. These are the two pronouns that will not change. You and it. These two pronouns will be as it is. If it is in subject or in object, that will not change. But other pronouns will change. I will become me, he will become him, she becomes her, they becomes them. So that is how the change in pronouns occur. That is what you have to learn. This table is very important. You have to memorize this table. You have to learn this table for exam. So please see that you write this table one time in homework. And if possible, you can write it one time daily so that you don't forget this. For 1 week, please write this table daily in your notebook. So one more time I will read this table so that you can read along with me. I, me, he, him, she, her, they, them. So on the left hand side we have subject pronouns. On the right hand side we have object pronouns. That is how you differentiate between these two. Now as we have learned about object pronouns, let us solve the third exercise, which is based on object pronouns. So exercise number 3, give the heading in your notebook. You have to give the heading on the new page. The heading will be fill in the blanks with the correct object pronouns from the box. Fill in the blanks with the correct object pronouns from the box. So they have given 6 object pronouns. Let us read which are they. Them, it, you, her, him, me. And we have to put this in the correct blanks. Now let us start reading and write the answers selecting from the box. The cushion is on the sofa. You are sitting on dash. The cushion is on the sofa. You are sitting on dash. Now cushion is a non-living thing. On sofa you have cushion. On cushion you can also sleep at night. You put your head on it. It is a very soft thing made of cotton. So that is a non-living thing. So for that we use it. So answer number 1 is it. The cushion is on the sofa. You are sitting on it. Number 2. Preeti wanted to have an ice cream. The waiter handed the cone to dash. Now we are talking about the girl, Preeti. Preeti is the name of a girl. So who wanted the ice cream? Preeti wanted the ice cream. So the waiter handed the cone to her. We have to select her because for the girl Preeti, the pronoun which is appropriate over here is her. So answer number 2 is her. I have written from the box. Option is given over here. Preeti wanted to have an ice cream. The waiter handed the cone to her. Her refers to noun Preeti. Her means Preeti. Here it means sofa. It means cushion. It refers to cushion. Here her refers to Preeti. Number 3. Mother bought apples. Before eating, wash dash properly. Before eating, wash dash properly. Now mother bought many apples. See, apples means more than one. So for more than one we can use the pronoun them. Because apples are more than one. They are in plural form. You see S is given. So we use the pronoun them. So here is answer number 3. Mother bought apples. Before eating, wash them properly. Here them refers to apples. Them refers to apples. Number 4. Reuben is good at maths. I will ask dash for the answer. Reuben is good at maths. I will ask dash for the answer. So whom will you ask for the answer? Whom will you ask? You will ask this boy, Reuben. It is a name of a boy. So for boy we use the pronoun him. I will ask him for the answer. Because the name of a boy is given, we have written him. And him refers to Reuben, that is the boy whom we are talking about. Number 5. The Sarkars returned home. All neighbors came to meet dash. So we are talking about the Sarkars. Means we are talking about many people. We are talking about the whole family. So when it is more than one, which pronoun should we use? We use the pronoun them. All the neighbors came to meet them. Because the Sarkars means more than one person, more than one. There are so many people in the family. So the answer is, the Sarkars returned home. All the neighbors came to meet them. All the neighbors came to meet them. That is the answer. Next. This is a lovely dress. From which store did you buy dash? This is a lovely dress. From which store did you buy dash? So when you are talking about a dress, you know it is a non-living thing, right? Here is the dress and it is a non-living thing. So it is about one dress. We write it. From where did you buy it? As I told you, it is non-living thing and it is about one single dress. So we write it. This is my notebook. I write important things in dash. Now notebook is also non-living thing. Again we have to use it. Just like dress is non-living thing, we are talking about notebook. So I write important things in my notebook. So notebook, instead of that we use pronoun it. So answer is it. Last. Excuse me, are you talking to dash? Excuse me, are you talking to me? What is the sentence that we use? For yourself, you refer to which pronoun? We use the pronoun me, which is given over here last in the box, which we have not used up till now. We use the pronoun me for ourselves. When you are talking about yourselves, you say, are you talking to me? So here is the last answer. Excuse me, are you talking to me? Me means you are talking about yourself. So here we complete exercise number 3. And today we also learnt the concept of object pronouns. In the previous video and in today's video, we learnt the subject pronouns with the help of exercise number 1 and exercise number 2. Then we studied a table, which is this table, subject pronoun and object pronoun. I told you to write this table one time in homework, also to write this table daily for 1 week so that you do not forget the difference between subject pronoun and object pronoun. and also today we solved exercise number 3, that is based on the concept of object pronouns. So I hope you have understood each and everything in the video. Thank you for watching the video and have a nice day.